Okay. Just gonna make everything so strong. With a deck like that, we have to put so much pressure on them because once they get going, they'll get going. What's going on, YouTube? Achilles here, and today I put together a mono white token deck, and with this deck we play Control at its finest, and with Ultima we play 4 of it because the whole mindset is, since the ban list, a lot of people are playing the Simulacrum synthesizer decks a lot more than usual. So with this card, not only could we wipe all the creatures, but we also get rid of all the artifacts. And with this deck, we don't play any artifacts besides Carrot Cake that we don't mind getting rid of anyway. So it just works out because most of the cards that stick on the board are enchantments. So this card is better than Sunfall right now in the meta, in my opinion. But we still play other forms of board webs such as Day of Judgment and Split Up. But for the deck itself, we play Caretaker's Talent as well as Enduring Innocence as a draw power engine, and we have a lot of ways to generate power 2 or less creatures, especially tokens, such as Battle Menu, Carrot Cake, Beza, Elspeth, Dollmaker Shop, as well as the Overlord, and even in our land base, we can make tokens with Fountainport as well as Mirrex. So we consistently can bring out tokens that will give us more cards and just keep the momentum going in our favor. And in the top end of our deck, we have Elspeth to double down on the tokens. And with Dollmaker Shop, we could always make a token with something else swinging. Plus, with the Porcelain Gallery, we could really go over the top and make our creatures more powerful, depending on how wide we go. So we play Control, deal with all the threats accordingly, and we play a very slow game plan, but the longer the game goes on, the more powerful the deck will become. So let's get right into this list. We got 1 Authority of the Consuls, 1 Elspeth Smite, 4 Battle Menu, 4 Carrot Cake, 4 Get Lost, 4 Caretaker's Talent, 3 Enduring Innocence, 1 Split Up, 1 Beza the Bounding Spring, 1 Day of Judgment, 4 Elspeth Stormslayer, 4 Ultima, 1 Overlord of the Mistmoors, 1 Dollmaker Shop and Porcelain Gallery, and for the lands we got 1 Ishgard the Holy Sea, 13 Plains, 4 Demolition Field, 4 Fountainport, 2 Mirrex, and 2 copies of Sunken Citadel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you want to become a member, you can get early access to videos, and if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. Let's get right into these games. We get to go first. I'll keep this one. Start off with an Authority of the Consuls. See what they do from there. Interesting. This just tells me they're playing a deck that has to deal with Sephiroth or something like that. But when they swing, the battle menu will make a creature to block with. The flexibility of battle menu is just insane. You could do a lot of things with it. And sure, they could just get rid of the 2/2 before Infestation Sage swings, but either way, it does just do what it has to do. It will 1-for-1 something. They're gonna draw some cards, perhaps? Yes, they do. Another one. Yeah, they're definitely playing Sephiroth. I'm gonna swing. They're gonna think that they're good, and I'm just gonna battle menu again. They won't see it coming. Oh, that's a card to play. Whenever the equipped creature dies. That's a good card. You could have the card. Alright, we are one land away from using Elspeth, or Ultima even. Ultima might make sense, especially if they try to go for the Sephiroth flip, but... Let's see, I'm going to end up Fountainporting my token to draw a card. Hopefully they play more creatures, though. Oh my goodness. What a play. That's actually a really good card to play for that style of deck, so I'll give him credit. It's a good idea. Split up is nice. The Ultima is really good, though, because it gets rid of the artifacts as well. It just ends the turn, so they don't get to draw. So even if they're not playing the Simulacrum Synthesizer deck, this card is insane. Can't go wrong. Easy 4-of in this deck. I just always want to see it, especially if I got rid of a board of these. They won't be able to get the 1/1 that they create because it ends the turn immediately. So just that wording alone is just insane. What do we do? Do we just go for Elspeth now? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
I light the path to victory. Ready arms.
Once we get Caretaker's talent down, then we'll be in business. But until then, we don't know what can happen. But having this split up is really nice, though. It's not an Ultima, but we'll get the job done. Hopefully, of course. They both swing at me. Yeah, we're going to block both of those. Interesting. We're looking for cards as well. This one authority of the Consuls is just going to give me a bunch of life this whole game. Which you can't go wrong with. That's a good card. Anything else? I feel like they have a follow-up play they're just deciding on. Okay, that is definitely a move, guys. Alright, so what do we do? That card will generate them a bunch of cards. So let's get rid of it now. Although I should have manually did my mana because now I can't go Caretaker's talent and pay the 1. So I'm just going to get rid of their Fountainport right now. The auto pay is always your enemy, so you could always get comfortable with it and be like, yeah, this is easier than manually tapping my mana, but sometimes it'll mess up certain interactions like that where I needed the extra plane instead, but then it gave me all colorless lands in the one plane, so... But it's fine. At the end of the day, we're just still slowing them down by getting rid of that Fountainport, because that generates them cards if they have nothing better to do. So getting rid of it is definitely good. They're going to try to set up the Ghost Vacuum though, but Ultima is here to deal with them. See, I'm going to manually do it because this game is trying to get me to have the worst auto-paying lands. You just gotta do it yourself sometimes. Because they think that you want to do something, but then you have a totally different game plan. So when it auto taps, it's like, wait, what do they think I wanted to do? You know, so I should make it a habit not to use the auto tap all the time, but enough rambling about it. At the end of the day, as long as you don't lose because of it, then you shouldn't be worried that much, of course. gonna be a ghost vacuum, alright.
I welcome all allies.
Alright, now we have some really strong tokens. And even if they do Ghost Vacuum and make a board, the Ultima will just end the turn immediately, so they won't get the value off the Infestation Sage. And now they're going to be in trouble because I'm going to give all my guys flying. And even with that, the Authority just makes it very difficult for them to block this incoming attack. So we're just going to go for it immediately. Go for the big swing for game. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this one. Going to turn 1 Authority. Oh, they got the Insidious Roots on curve. Legendary stuff for them. Interesting. Going to Enduring Innocence now. See how they deal with that. And if this gets to swing, I could go Caretaker's Talent and copy the doll so I could have a bunch of value. Or I could even just... Wait, they're looking at it. They might have something to do. Yep, they had something. And it exiles it. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Fine. You want to do that, we'll have to put some pressure on immediately. And then we just go Caretaker's Talent next turn, because now we're going to be swinging in the air. So let's see what they could do. They have to either commit their mana to... Okay, they do that, draw some cards. They're looking for more lands. Do they find it, though? Got a Haywire Might, though. That's something. Let's see if I can make him get rid of that Haywire Might right now. I might want to with the Caretaker's Talent. Maybe they're just saving it for something. Although, yeah, they do need the 1 green mana for it. That'll give them a trigger with Insidious Roots. Okay, I know that they only have 1 mana to play around with, so I don't know if they'll do anything else. Okay. Just gonna make everything so strong. With a deck like that, we have to put so much pressure on them, because once they get going, they'll get going. If they had like a Tavar, then the tokens would have the pseudo haste where they could tap immediately, so we don't want to deal with any of that. Speaking of Tavar, see, they're slowly but surely getting all those pieces that we don't want to deal with. So they could get the... Yep, and they could get rid of the Porcelain Gallery if they wish, of course. Yep, But it's a little too late for that because we have way too much going on our side. So, yep, we get it. I'll keep this one. Can't go wrong with Caretaker's talent, especially two of them. What are they playing? Gonna find out. So in a perfect world, they don't interact with their board. We go for Caretaker's talent number 2, upgrade them, well, at least one of them to level 2, and then we will draw 2 from copying the knight. But we still got to see what they do. They could have some crazy game plan they're going to pull off on us right now. You know, I was just thinking, what if they're playing wizards with that? And that might be a good engine to draw with. And then Holy Annex. Some legendary stuff right there. I just gotta set up for greatness. Oh my god. That is crazy to do with the wizards now that I say their game plan. Now we're going to take 3. Now we're going to do this. Start drawing some cards. So they could commit their whole mana right now, which is 5, to go for Ritual Chamber. But it looks like they got another game plan. Oh no. Not good. That's a thing. What is this hand, guys? We don't have any white mana sources. I feel insane if I keep this. I can't. This hand's even more. I'm not gonna say it's even worse, but we lose our draw power now and replace them with planes. But if we could get to the Elspeth, I'll feel okay. Plus, with Carrot Cake, we could scry at least. And oh my goodness gracious, we were going to use Carrot Cake, but they're probably going to get rid of it now. If they don't choose Carrot Cake, I'll think that's a mistake. Yep, they get rid of it. Okay, another Elspeth. Take a nice look. Probably the Ultima, if I had to guess. It's pretty obvious. Yep. But we got to get lost, which is very nice. You can't go wrong with that. But let's see what their follow-up play is. What are they going to do? Go for that. We'll definitely stop that because, listen, if you're taking away our draw power, or should I say our ways to get more cards, then we're going to have to do the same for you. So all we need now is one more land, and we're definitely going to have a lot of advantage coming our way. a good thing we got rid of that Unholy Annex, because that card is definitely a problem. Mana value 3 or greater. That's all you gotta tell me. Get rid of that. So if they get one more land, they could get rid of our Elspeth by using Soulstone Sanctuary. Or they could also just use the map tokens, which is the move, I guess. Nice, look at that. I got some plays. I don't know if this is the right idea to do this now, but I think I have to. I don't have a choice, really. Nothing else going for me in this game. If we get an Ultima or something, that'd be nice. But we get another land instead. No, they might use the Rod Curse. No, they're not. Okay. So it's definitely not the worst situation to be in, but at the same time now they don't have much going for them. So we're just kind of just chilling right now. Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god, you can't make this up, guys. I'm going to keep this in my hand as a bluff. Maybe if they have duress or something, they might try to use something. I'm going to keep these on the board, not swing with them, because if I get Fountainport, we could use Fountainport as a way to draw cards. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. But at the same time, I don't want to even play it. If they play anything powerful, then maybe that's the move. Like that, for example. Let's do this right now. Anything but a land, please. Okay. Well, that is the land we needed, so that's the one exception. Everything is coming together now. So if I do this now, and if I use the ability, they're gonna use their go for the throat in their hand. They don't. Very interesting. Surprised they didn't. Because they would just stop me from drawing that card. It's going to be a big comeback on my part now. And now we're gonna end up using the Get Lost when they swing next turn. Get a card out with Mirrex. We'll draw a card. That's a good one. things coming together. I'd probably get rid of Elspeth if I had to guess. Really? That's so strange. But they keep that on top knowing I could get rid of it with Elspeth the next turn. I don't know, guys. I don't think they're playing this one right. But in the same time, I feel like if I was in their shoes, I'd give up because I have way too much value. I can't think of a way that they could come back.
I will turn the tide of battle.
Now, even if they try to swing with the bat, they can't, because I'll be able to block it. Really? Nice. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Tell me what you think of the deck in the comments section down below. Please like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And if you're new here, just know I have new videos coming out every day. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.